How did you feel when you saw this lawsuit that made it seem as if perhaps Diddy and Meek Mill has?
I mean, to each their own, and why would they not have when they're gay rappers?
They.
Do you think Meek Mill's gay?
We all know he's gay.
I'm on the hideout. They've kidnapped my son. They've silenced my wife. They've seized my house. They've closed my Bank of America account. Yeah, I'm just waiting to die at this point.
We are in the third month of 2024, and the allegations against Hollywood are still getting hotter and hotter. And as always, just like last year, Diddy is still in the spotlight. Diddy has seen a lot of allegations brought forward over the past couple of months. The fact that the same allegations come from different people, including one of his exes, really tells a lot. In a recent interview, the fallen star Orlando Brown spoke about how Hollywood has silenced his family, all because he revealed some things about Diddy. But what exactly did he say? Watch until the end to see what Orlando Brown said about Hollywood silencing his parents against Diddy. Well, Diddy has received a lot of allegations of sexual abuse. This has caused lots of scandals in his life, and this time it comes from former Disney star Orlando Brown. However, this case is a bit different, and you will learn why in a few. But first, let's go back to the beginning. Orlando Brown has joined the long list of celebrities who have spoken up about Diddy's misconduct. Orlando has decided to speak up about Diddy's sexual abuse while in the industry. Orlando first came to the spotlight as an actor when he was in Disney. He left Disney in 2007 and moved into the music industry, trying to establish a name for himself. However, when he first entered the music industry, he never found his footing quickly, and who better to show him how it's done than Diddy himself? Diddy approached him and offered his mentorship tactics to the actor, and as we all know from other people's stories, they always end up with allegations. As a result of his mentorship with Diddy, the actor found himself in the middle of mental health struggles, legal issues, and addiction issues. It has been years since Orlando Brown went through all this, or rather, started going through all this, but he has since gathered enough courage to talk about what he went through under the arms of the legendary hip-hop star Diddy. Orlando spoke up about some things during his interview with Cam Capone News. Shockingly, he brought up Diddy's name, and as he did so, he made some strange sounds and gestures.
You know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry, I started licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash goosmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf. The shooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the ooshkash muash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshkash muash.
All this was just gibberish, and the interviewer couldn't understand what he was trying to say. However, Orlando later explained what he meant by this, which came as an accusation. He claimed that Diddy coerced him to be his daddy. Orlando even went further to say that Diddy even seduced him into having something with him and took advantage of him. Orlando explained that when he was young and vulnerable, Diddy made him engage in sexual acts, and the price for this was his fame and money. That sounds very familiar, having been said by other artists who Diddy was mentoring. According to some rumors, Orlando later revealed that Diddy was part of a secret society of Hollywood stars. According to Orlando, the members of this secret society often took advantage of young boys and girls. He claims to have witnessed quite a number of horrific things that were happening behind the scenes in the industry. The actor has been known to post some videos on social media in the past, and in each video he always had something to tell people about Diddy's dirty deeds. All he wanted was to expose Diddy's alleged crimes, which were not known by many. Orlando also claimed that he had some evidence, which included videos and images that would support his claims, and he isn't scared of Diddy or his ability to make it all go away. He said he is also ready to sue the rapper, saying that he wants genuine justice for himself and other victims who do not have the courage to speak up. And when you listen to Orlando's claims, they are all about the sexual abuse that they all went through in Hollywood. Ever since Orlando got the courage to start speaking up about the alleged abuse from Diddy, he has been going at it any chance he gets. However, there is one major problem. Orlando has been known to have mental health issues, and so when he talked about the abuse he went through, people never really believed him, saying that he was just making things up. His allegations were just ignored and never really addressed. However, things changed when more and more people, especially celebrities, started expressing their side of the story about Diddy's abuse. This has been happening for a couple of years now, and more people are still speaking up. One of the most serious allegations, which made everyone think about these allegations, was from Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend. Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, claiming that he sexually abused and assaulted her. This made headlines for weeks, given that this was someone who was closer to Diddy than anyone else. Furthermore, Cassie revealed some gory details, things that we could never think that Diddy was capable of. Apart from her, there have been other men and women alike who have come forward to accuse Diddy of the same types of allegations. Given that the majority of these allegations are the same, people can't help but start believing them. And even though people have started believing Orlando, the bigger question is whether he will ever be able to get the justice that he is looking for. Would he even be able to hold Diddy accountable for the alleged crimes? Only time will tell.
We made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
As much as Orlando has spoken a lot about Diddy and all the allegations, he is not the only celebrity that Orlando has talked about. In addition to talking about Diddy, Orlando has also given various accounts of the unfortunate circumstances that he has had to endure. These have been going on for quite some time throughout his successful reign in the entertainment world. This is a career that he has been able to maintain even with the mental health and substance abuse issues that he has gone through. Some celebrities about whom Orlando has made unsettling allegations include Will Smith, Nick Cannon, and even Michael Jackson. Orlando talked about Nick Cannon when he revealed that he also abused him in a similar way to what he went through with Diddy. Even more shocking was that he also pointed a finger at his former co-star, Raven-Symoné. This was in 2016 when he was saying that the two had an intimate relationship. Orlando even claimed that he and Bow Wow also had a physical relationship back in the day. This was during a 2020 interview with Funny Marco. However, unlike the allegations never addressed by any of the alleged celebrities, Bow Wow said something about this. He responded to the actor's claims, denying ever having anything with Orlando. He even went further to say that Orlando needed professional help. Orlando's allegations against some of these celebrities seem far-fetched. However, he is just one of the celebrities trying to expose the dark secrets in the entertainment industry. There have been other former young talents such as Evan Rachel Wood and Corey Feldman who have tried to speak up about their sad experiences of being abused by some big names in Hollywood. They were all doing this hoping people would listen and do something, but nothing happened. I mean, they even revealed that there was a culture that allowed the silence and cover-up of these predators, allowing them to continue with their bizarre fantasies, most of which involve young girls and boys. If someone has gone through quite a lot, it is Orlando Brown. His fame and success started in the late 90s and continued all the way to the early 2000s. Most of his fame came from his fantastic work in the movie industry through the Disney franchise. Some of his famous roles were in the sitcoms That's So Raven and The Proud Family. After these sitcoms, he has also appeared in other movies. However, his success suffered after he started having legal issues. It all started in 2016 when he was arrested twice on charges of domestic violence, drug possession with intent to sell, obstruction of justice, and possession of contraband in jail. According to police reports, Orlando got into a public altercation with his then-girlfriend and allegedly hit her in the parking lot of the police station. After that, he was later found to be in possession of drugs. Still, in 2016, around March, the police received a call about a domestic violence complaint from Orlando's private home, which escalated between Orlando, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's mother. When Orlando was summoned to court, he failed to show up on the given date despite the charges already on his head. The actor was later arrested in California, and this time, he was charged with domestic violence, drug possession, and resisting arrest. He was later released from prison, missed yet another court date, and ran away to Las Vegas. However, he was later found by bounty hunters. He was arrested again after police in Las Vegas found him in possession of a pipe and amphetamines. This, added to his outstanding arrest warrant in connection with the domestic violence incident, only made things worse for him. He has even been arrested for trying to break into a Las Vegas restaurant that belonged to his childhood friend. Even though Orlando eventually got over his